Anne from Game Like a Mother. I'm going to show you how to play Coca-Cola Polar Rollers game. It's ages 13 and up on the box, but our 4-year-old has successfully played this, and it's 2 to 6 players, and it takes about 10 minutes. Let me show you how to play. The goal of the game is to score the most points. The game ends when someone gets over 100 points, and then all the other players get one more turn to see if they can beat the person who got over 100, and then at the end of that, whoever has the most points is the winner. This is the game setup. You put out all of the tiles in a line here from low to high. The polar bears are your dice, and they have one side that has a Coca-Cola on them, the other side is blank, and that matters for some of the points you can get. And we usually start with the youngest player going first. And on your turn, the first thing you do is you pick one of the tiles to flip over to the nighttime side. And we'll say they pick this one. And on the nighttime side, it is worth a little bit more points. And you just flip over one tile on your turn, and then you roll, and you can get 1 or 2 tiles per turn. They've shown it's an upside down polar bear that matches this one. So they take the 5 points, put it in front of them, and then they can keep on going. If the next time they roll this, it has one side Coca-Cola up, one side blank side, they get this pointer right here. You keep on going until, so they roll this, they get another one. We'll say sometimes you can get 2 on a turn. So as long as you can get 1, you get to keep on going. So if they have 2, they're on their backs. There's only 1 of these left, that's okay. They can collect 1, they can keep on going. If they have 1 up and 1 down, that's okay. They can keep on going. At a certain point, you choose to either, you can choose to stop, and then all your points are safe. You would tally it up and write it down on the scorecard. We're saying I'm going first, I'm Anne. And so they would get 15, 20, 25, 26, 27. I would get 27 points. And at this point, I would put everything back because it's the next person's turn to see what they can get. And the one that was nighttime, because I scored it, gets to go back and it gets flipped back over to daytime. And then the next person can pick any tile they want to flip over. They can flip over these ones that are harder to get. This one goes up to 30 points. And what happens if let's say they have a really bad round. They roll this, and then they roll again, and they get the same thing. That means they are frozen out, and they have to return any of the tiles. They don't get to score the points, and this stays flipped onto its nighttime side. So then it comes back. We're just playing a 2-player game. Setup's the same no matter how many players you have. And so if it's my turn and I say, okay, I want to flip over one of these to the nighttime side, this one stays flipped. And if I roll and I get that, then I get to get their big 30-pointer and add it in. And so I just keep on rolling until hopefully if you go bust, that means you're frozen out and you have to put them all back, including those who stay on the nighttime side. Strategy tip, when you roll, you don't just roll low, you have to give it a little height if you're going to try to get where they land on their bum or on their nose. That's how you get the big pointers. It can be pretty rare, but we do successfully get one of them most games, but it's pretty rare. And you just keep on going until someone gets to 100, then everybody else gets another turn, and whoever has the most points at the end of that is the winner. So that's how to play Coca-Cola Polar Rollers game. The target demographic for this game is Pass the Pigs fans who are looking for something slightly different, perhaps a little more seasonal. This works for kids and adults. This game is for everyone. The rule complexity, we were so delighted when we opened the box. The rule complexity is so low, it took us maybe 30 seconds to be up and running with this game because we were already familiar with Pass the Pigs. So that's the base level of what this game is, and then they just added in a few other simple elements that I think actually improved the game and made it more fun than standard Pass the Pigs for me because the turns are more limited. You don't have a thing where somebody's just rolling, keep on getting 1 point, and you have kind of an anticlimactic turn from somebody. It moves the polar bear dice around a lot faster by having those tokens out that you are rolling for points. How competitive is this game? Medium, and I like that it is more you against the dice and how well you're rolling than anybody else doing things to you. There's not really any hard feelings in this game. Somebody could get, you could flip over a token for extra points and be hoping that you get it, and then you don't, and then the next person gets it, and so you've made it so they get some extra points. But that isn't going to really lead to most people being upset. And whenever we've played this, in my experience, when somebody gets one of the really high point values, everybody freaks out and starts cheering because you're so excited. So it's a really fun, positive gaming experience. The replay value is high because I really like games that are seasonal, kind of for the holidays, but aren't specifically holiday games. This is a great game to get for Christmas or a holiday around Christmas, and then it's not specifically Christmas themed, so it's winter themed, and it's still fun to play in January and February. Quite frankly, if you like it, there's not anything too weird about rolling polar bear dice in July. You can play it then as well. So this is just so quick and easy and fun. You can play it on repeat year round. Similar games, if you like this one, I'm assuming you already know about Pass the Pigs, but that one's good. We really like Zombie Dice. Is a push your luck dice game where you are rolling for brains, and it's kind of hilarious. And then this same game publisher has a game called Elf Snowball Showdown, which is all the fun of a snowball fight, but you don't throw anything and you just get to roll this big dice, and it's a lot of fun. So we have been thoroughly enjoying Coca-Cola Polar Rollers game. I prefer it to Pass the Pigs, and you should check it out. Thanks, and see you next time from Game Like a Mother.